Hello there, Virgo. It's the beginning of May, the 1st of May. We're in the sign of Taurus, which is good with Virgos, another earth sign. So we also have a couple of planets that are significantly retrograding in Capricorn. So a lot of earth going on right now. Earth trines. So you might find that even though there's challenges, you're all right. You're all right. You feel like you could manage them, or that you have the will to overcome them. We're going to look at your 3 cards, but first we're going to burn some sage. Saturn and Pluto are in Capricorn, which means that is your 5th house of romance. So how would I interpret that? If Saturn and Pluto were going through my house of romance, I would be, and creativity, I would expect a lot of lessons and potential for more dating or more romance, more potential partners. They might not all be very easy partnerships because Saturn is about lessons learned and time and structure. But there is possible commitment potential with Saturn going through that 5th house too. Although it depends. It could also make you feel like things are going too slow, and it's restricting in some way too. But there might be a good reason for it with Saturn. With Pluto in your 5th house, well, you might have some short, stormy affairs or meet people that seem very like, soulmate, and then what happened? Where'd they go? Or it could bring in somebody more of a soulmate level. Those are powerful planets. All this to say, there's a lot changing in your sense of dating life, romance, or romantic life, even in couples. And if not, then it applies to your kids and your creative side. So there's a lot of deep learning in that area, or focus in that area. Well, now we're going to look at your cards for the month. Here we go. This keeps coming up. 8 of Cups. 2nd time. All right. The Princess of Cups. And the Hanged Man. There's our waiting. Alrighty. This is actually, the cards are a little bit heavier than I might have thought with what I first said astrologically. The 8 of Cups is when you feel just so done, so tired, so misunderstood. You feel like something is pointless and it's time to abandon ship or walk away. And sometimes you're right, and other times people are giving up before trying other solutions. But I find a lot of the time, Virgo, you've probably tried to analyze and think of and try everything that you possibly know how. So if you're at a point where you feel like I am done, you probably are. Now, Princess of Cups is interesting. It's sort of, someone more like a water sign, more vulnerable, trusting, creative, a bit dreamy. And then you've got the Hangman, which is like a transformation that is slow and feeling like it's a bit of a sacrifice. So I wonder whether you are also on the fence about whether you stick with somebody, or could be a Princess of Cups. Doesn't always have to be a younger girl, a younger woman. It could also be a man who's super sensitive too. It could be a child. But there's somebody that you're wondering, is this worth all this time? Is this worth all of this effort for me? Do I stick with it for the long haul or not? So if you're really grappling and torn, I'm going to pull more cards. I won't show all of them though, but the next set of cards show that the more fiery side of you needs to come out. There's a sense of, what's the right timing. It's not, how do I describe that? I guess just that there is going to be a proper timing if you decide to walk away or have a talk, or if you decide to have limits with it but stick around, there's going to be a proper timing to say and do that. It's not just about you, and when you declare it, you have to sense when is the right window. But it's saying to definitely bring your fiery side out, not this, oh well, you know, resigning yourself. No. Then you also have the Death card here. And it looks to me that there's unforeseen and unknown factors in this scenario that you don't know, and that's why you're feeling stuck. There's something they might be not revealing on purpose. There's other factors that maybe they just live with privately and they haven't told anyone. There's other things going on in the background. Maybe the person themselves isn't even aware of. But they're operating and they're affecting the outcome of what's going on for you now. So basically what that means, Virgo, is if you're feeling this way with anything or anyone, stuck and wondering, do I just throw in the towel or do I try harder? It basically says you don't have all the facts. So get a little bit more your feisty side on, go digging, push the boundaries a little bit, try to find out. And then I think your decision's going to be much, much clearer. All right? So don't stay stuck in the, I guess I have to. Don't do that. Not this month. Okay? All right. If you would like a longer reading from me, I read in person or online at river-rain.com. There's my cat's ear. He wants to be part of your reading. Okay. Or at Clairvoyant Medium, Catharine Allen on Facebook. I wish you a good month.